Previously on the MPP, heard in the news that the USA FIBA team lost. Did not even win a medal this year. Had a young team, had a new team out there. A lot of young guys: Austin Reeves, Anthony Edwards. Who else was like doing good?
That Brandon Ingram on the
Brandon Ingram.
team wasn't doing that good, but he was on the team.
Yeah,
Jaren Jackson Jr.
a lot of young stars. And since they lost, I think it would be different. If they won, they would have been probably the team for the Olympics in
Yeah,
2024, but they did lose bad. So they're saying that LeBron James is going to bring a team of guys to the Olympics, and it's going to be like their last run for LeBron.
yeah.
It's
It's probably the last one for all of them, really.
probably all of them, yeah. Aaron Rodgers, like I said, out for the season. They're going to stick with Zach Wilson. Supposedly, that's what they say.
Yeah,
Some fans think Zach Wilson, he's been mentoring with Aaron Rodgers the whole offseason. He's going to be new and improved from last year. He's going to lead the team to a 10-7 record, make the playoffs. What do you think, Noah? Should they sign another QB, trade a QB?
Zach Wilson. I don't think he looked that bad during the game. He definitely showed some improvements, but he also still looked like Zach Wilson. Like it didn't look great.
Yeah. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the MPP, the Noah and Patrick podcast. This is episode number 53. And I finally got my birthday present from Noah. He threw it over the fence
Yeah,
like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, little hook.
yeah, pretty easy.
But it's pretty cool. I don't know if you guys can see. It's a Boston Red Sox City Connect jersey, the ugly yellow with the 617 area code where Fenway Park is. I did some research.
Nice.
I don't know. Did you know that?
No, I thought it was like. I mean, I didn't really know what their City Connect was like. When I saw the 617, I was like, well, maybe it's like a Boston Marathon type.
Yeah,
But
that's what I thought because it kind
it
of
looks like
yeah,
what is it called? Whatever the number,
running, yeah, the name, the number,
the
bit,
number they put
bit.
on the runners. So it's like
Yeah,
I don't know exactly what they call it, but
yeah. But this is pretty cool. I appreciate it. I don't know when I'm gonna wear this, but I'm definitely gonna wear it out, and people are gonna be like, "Interesting, interesting."
on the West Coast
Yeah, I
of
feel like people
Boston.
won't really say anything about it unless they know about baseball
Yeah,
because they're like, "Oh, Boston," and then sees this, maybe they're like, "Oh, maybe it's like Boston Marathon." I don't know,
yeah.
but then they see the 5 on the back. I don't know.
Kike Hernandez. So
Kike, shout out to Kike.
me and Patrick have a thing where we get bad jerseys, I guess, for each other.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, we got Anders Biedrins and Sam Decker.
signed Sam.
Fine Sam Decker jersey. That's crazy. I didn't even know that those existed.
Hmm?
Hmm?
Okay, I don't
I
know.
know this existed. That's what I said.
Oh yeah. But yeah, this is cool. I'm excited to see what Noah gets for the next jersey. He did say he was trying to get who?
Andrew Benintendi.
That
When
it's
when he was on the Royals, in the White Sox, he was on the Royals like a while ago. Like it wasn't
mm,
even like we went from the Royals to the Yankees. He got traded, and then now he's on the White Sox right now. But
nice.
I saw it, and it was also a City Connect jersey, and I thought the Royals City Connect was sick, and I was like, oh, I really want this one. It was also cheaper, but um, they didn't have the right size. They only have like mediums or something like
Yeah,
that.
but this one's sweet. This is cool.
Cool,
Nice
cool.
yellow and blue.
Yeah,
Doesn't even
different,
go.
a little different.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, some of the City Connect jerseys just way off the line. Kind of different. I kind of
Yeah,
like the Angels cream. It's a nice color.
yeah, it's really nice.
But
The only right thing they've done.
let's get into our headlines for this last week. Uh, it was easier the first week we did this than this week, but
Yeah.
we managed to get three headlines. And do you want me to start it off, Nora? Or you want to go first? I think we
Um,
got an interesting first one.
I can go first. It's fine.
Oh,
Um, so recently it's come out that an asteroid is heading towards Earth, and its name is Bennu.
Benny,
Yeah, it's
not Benny.
I guess like every 6 years they've been watching it since like 1999 or something like that.
Hmm.
So um, it's kind of been coming this direction, I guess, towards us. But they've now realized that there's a higher potential that it'll hit us, and it's gonna. Well, okay, I guess the size of it's about the size of Texas.
Hmm. That's pretty big.
Yeah, it'll have the impact of like 2,100 times of a nuclear bomb, and it's gonna hit September 24th potentially.
This year?
Don't worry, it's 2,135.
Wow.
Bennu has a chance to hit.
2,100. Then why put it in the news, you know?
I don't. I guess because that's. I mean, if you really think about it, it's not that far away. Obviously we won't
Wait, I don't think
see it.
we'll.
I don't think, right? What's this year? 2023?
Unless
Nah.
we like freeze our bodies or they
Yeah,
come up with technology where we like live forever.
there's no chance that we'll see it happen.
Yeah.
But I guess 100 years from now is really not that far away. So,
Yeah.
it's just letting people know, like Bennu's out there, asteroid,
Bennu.
and
Bennu. Bennu.
there's
Bennu.
there's a good chance.
Yeah.
1,200 megatons of energy if it hits. So, um, that's my little news. And then if you guys want to look up more of that, I'm sure I missed a couple things, but it's a little quick news segment right there for
Yeah.
everyone. The asteroid is heading towards Earth, and I'm sure it happens all the time, but we don't really hear about it.
Yeah. Why this
That's
one?
crazy. It's crazy.
I think they like the name Bennu.
Bennu, yeah, maybe. Mm. But next, I got MLB wildcard update because it is crazy out there in the
Oh,
MLB heading towards the end of the season. There's about, let me see, quick math. There's about 9 or 10 games left for each team. Um, in the NL wild card, it's a hot race right now. We got Phillies Diamondbacks taking a decent lead in the wild card. They're up 2 games with 10 left. Um, the Cubs, Marlins, and Reds all super close. San Francisco kind of fell out, but there's still only 3 games. And San Diego making a surprise comeback, down 4 games of the Diamondbacks. So it's getting close.
yeah. Damn. San Diego's on a 7 game win streak.
Yeah. Um.
Arizona's on a 5 game win streak.
Yeah. 3 of those against the Giants. So
Yeah.
that's why the Giants have fallen out a little bit.
And now they're playing the Dodgers and they lost last night.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough for the Giants. They really lost their opportunity when they did not come out with a lot of wins against the Rockies, one of
No.
the worst teams in baseball. I think they lost 2 out of 3. So
56 to
um
96. Nice.
yeah, one of the like bottom 5 team for sure.
Yeah.
Um AL, if you it
Oh,
might
crap.
be even closer. Um so we have just for the last wild card spot, Toronto, Seattle, Texas, and also if you go up, you can see that it must be Houston now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're also right there, 85. Um, So they have
Dang.
85, 84, 84. So they're fighting for the division spot. So
Mhm.
basically, the third team out of those is not going to make it. Texas looking like the team that might not make it in, but Seattle's had a hot streak to get back in this because they were not close.
Mm-mm.
They were behind the Angels at one point also, and they went at like I think they were on like a Moneyball Oakland A's win streak. They had won like 15 in a row or something at one point. Um, but yeah, Yankees kind of made a comeback, but they're not mathematically eliminated, but they're probably not going to make it. And Boston was just mathematically eliminated yesterday, I believe. So um,
Damn.
this one's super close, but it's super close basically for the AL West.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just gonna say, it's like I don't know, it's kind of different. For because whoever doesn't get the division, you may not even get the wild card. So
Exactly. So this one's a fun one to watch if you're a AL West
yeah,
fan, and this one's kind of just everywhere. Um,
it's just yeah.
and
I
the
don't know.
NL
I think
teams.
yeah, I don't think the Giants are gonna make it. Unfortunately, they haven't shown anything like they want it. They keep losing to bad teams.
Well, they made a mistake by not. I think they like my when they didn't get anyone on the deadline. I was like, they have to get Lucas Giolito. Like they
Yeah,
need a pitcher, and they didn't get him. They don't sign any bullpen guys that were
yeah,
on the waiver wire also, and they've blown I don't know how many leads. So
yeah. Also,
like
they just
yesterday
have
they were
games
they
with
were
no offense. Like
yeah. I mean yesterday they were winning going into the seventh inning I think, and they blew it. The bullpen blows it like every time. So that's
yeah,
something they're going to have to address in the off season, and also add Ohtani. So there you go.
yeah.
They have a better
Nice,
chance.
nice. Yeah, yeah. I was watching the game yesterday, and Yastrzemski had a error that was not good.
Yeah. And then last but not least, we
Yeah.
have big drama Chicago Bears this week. My team in the news for once. Um,
Well,
we had Justin Fields on the podium, blaming the coaches, which I think, rightfully so. The coaching has not they didn't not, like everyone sees it.
yeah.
If you're a Bears fan, you see the plays being called. Um, they just do not benefit the offense in any way. Justin Fields, he's a downfield thrower. They have him doing check down, screen passes. Um, he's not rolling out of the pocket. They're not running any run plays for him really. I mean, his biggest weapon last year was his legs. So he came out, said that, and then he apologized later on, saying that he didn't mean it like in a harsh way or anything like that. And then the defensive coordinator, Alan Williams, resigns, and then news comes out that his house is being raided, Hallis Hall's being raided, which is the Bears facility, practice facility.
Mhm.
But then it comes out again that Hallis Hall was not being raided, but they didn't specify that Alan Williams wasn't being raided. So um, it's looking like Alan Williams' house was raided. He resigned. Bears aren't really talking too much about it.
Yeah.
Um,
Kind of just on the low.
they're just saying, hey, it's just a personal issue,
Yeah.
and he's not even he doesn't work here anymore, basically.
Yeah.
And also you have DJ Moore and some audio clips when he was playing against Tampa. He's talking to I don't remember his name, Devin White or something, the linebacker
Yeah.
on the Bucks, and he's saying, "Oh, they're not using you right," and he's saying, "Tell me about it." There's a lot of stuff going on
Damn.
over there, but
Yeah.
it's only 2 weeks in, and I'm still a firm believer the Bears can turn it around. I'm a Justin Fields believer, and if it doesn't work out, then at least they'll have another high pick to potentially get a quarterback to replace him if that's what they want to do. But I'm all about Justin Fields. I think Justin Fields could be a good quarterback if they just
Yeah.
they say they just need to figure out how to make it all work. Because last year, he showed a lot of good stuff.
Yeah. Also, to the FBI agent that called out the Bears is
Another rumor. Yeah, another rumor that it was
Charles Tillman, Peanut Tillman,
Peanut. Yeah, Tillman, and it was not Charles Tillman. So
which
that was just a rumor.
it was a rumor, but it was kind of cool if it was. People are like,
He was undercover.
like,
Like he's a
how do you
former
go from the
Bear.
NFL to the FBI? Like,
Yeah,
people
former
are,
Bear, NFL to FBI, and then you just find this out about your team. That'd be a pretty crazy story.
that'd be
But
crazy.
it came out that that was not the case.
Is he even an FBI agent?
Yeah, he is. He is.
Okay.
Yeah, but he had
Damn.
nothing to do with any of that.
Someone blew his cover.
So they had some crazy news, like crazy theories too, coming out about that stuff. So
Yeah.
um, yeah, that's my stuff.
Nice. Well, my three headlines for this week. First, we talked about last episode. It was getting ready for the Colorado State game last week. Colorado State, Jade Norvell came out and said some things. People said he took shots at Deion Sanders, and Deion said it's getting personal now for that.
Deion's mom.
So, everyone thought, Colorado was going to blow them out by like 40 points. That was not the case. It was a close game, went to overtime, and Colorado did end up beating Colorado State. Colorado fans did rush the field. I don't know why. I was kind of dumb because
Exciting.
CSU is not ranked and they were 0-1. But they've seen a lot of losing seasons, so they finally they only won one game last year, and now they have two. So
Three.
Three.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
TCU, Nebraska.
Yeah. So now they have three. But something happened during the game where Travis Hunter was playing wide receiver. He was kind of getting held down the field trying to get the ball, and then a CSU player came in and hit him in the ribs and ended up lacerating his liver, which now Travis Hunter is out for this week's game versus Oregon, Go Ducks, and versus USC next week. So kind of sad because, the Oregon versus Colorado is already a primetime matchup, and they were probably definitely going to go to USC maybe for game day next week. They may still are, but
They probably will.
it's still kind of sad that Travis Hunter's out just because he's playing two ways and no one else is doing it, and he's like one of the big stars for Colorado. So unfortunate, but still going to be fun to see Colorado lose this week.
That hit though. I don't know how that guy didn't get ejected. I mean, like,
Yeah,
we've seen people get ejected for a lot less, and that was such a late hit. Like, you could, like, the ball landed. You could tell he saw the ball landed, and he still hit him. So it was pretty messed up hit.
and people were giving this guy death threats. Like that's how serious it was, and that's like, dude, what are we doing? But Deion did come out and say like, hey, he doesn't deserve it. It was a football play. It was like bang bang in the moment. So it was cool that Deion like defended the CSU player and didn't really be like, hey, that was a dirty play. Like, you can't do this. But I think Deion's that type of guy. I feel like he's like, he knows. Like,
I mean, he's also like one of like the highest NFL defensive players, like of all time. So he understands like the emotion.
Yeah. So that was that. Next headline that I got is that baseball news. Shohei Ohtani going to the Giants next year. He cleared out his locker this year and has surgery on his elbow. Kind of weird how the Angels came out with this. They tweeted, or someone came out with the news and said, Shohei clears locker. Angels don't have an update until tomorrow. like what? They could have just came out and said like, hey, he's like he's done for the season. He's gonna get the surgery. It's
Right
over.
then and there, yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know why they had to delay it a day, and we thought drama went down. I thought at least, but nothing really went down. But Shohei's doctor said that he can he can bat next year and pitch in 2025. So, what do you think? Do you think people are going to sign him for just a hitter, or are they going to sign him for a hitter and a pitcher?
He'll still get the highest contract, I think, out of anybody.
Yeah,
I I just don't see how he won't.
yeah.
Like even as a hitter, he's the best hitter. He's probably you can say he's probably just as good, if not maybe better than Aaron Judge,
Mm-hmm.
if he stays healthy. So yeah, I mean he should, and then he might get paid a little more for the pitching, but he just won't get paid as much as if he didn't get hurt. Because I think he was gonna potentially hit $700 million. Like it was gonna be a crazy crazy deal. But right now he's probably sitting between the 500 to 575 range, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll get paid. Someone will pay him.
Yeah.
If
Dodgers are
not
the
the
front
Giants, it's the
runner right now.
Dodgers.
Yeah.
The Dodgers are not afraid to pay people.
Yeah, I guess the Dodgers reworked some contracts, only gave Kershaw 1 year. So they definitely have the money. They always have the money for all these big stars. And then finally, my final headline. It's not like asteroid hitting the Earth, but there was a black bear sighting at Walt Disney World at the Magic Kingdom. I don't know how someone saw this, but a black bear was supposedly sitting in one of the trees in Magic Kingdom, kind of by Splash Mountain and like the water where the Mark Twain goes around. So they had to shut down the whole side of that park the whole day, and people were pissed that they couldn't go on that side, and people wanted their money back because they shut it down like the whole day. So kind of interesting. They did rescue the bear and released it back off property. So that was it.
I mean, hey, if people want to risk it, let them go out there and risk it. I guess, right? Who
Yeah,
knows what the bear will do?
yeah. So I guess people were asking like cast members, and they weren't really giving them a clear answer. I don't know why, but that's what I saw from a TikTok.
I
So
mean, they might not know. I mean, is it their job to know like
yeah,
what's going on with the bear? You know,
yeah.
like if I'm a cast member, it's like I'm just here to do my job. I don't know what's going on with the bear right now.
Yeah. And they probably didn't even know it was a bear. Probably they
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they might have known it was a bear, but
they didn't want to tell people.
yeah, I mean, Disney's very sensitive about that stuff.
Yeah.
If you release any of that, leak any of that information, you're fired.
I get that. But those are our headlines from this last week. Uh, Let us know if we missed anything, but I doubt it because we do a great job here at the.
Oh yeah, we're the best.
Yep. Next we're bringing it back. We took a break, but now it's back. Let's play some Weddle. And
Yeah,
go with DJ Moore
let's
or
do it.
Justin Fields.
Let's go, DJ. I like it. Go Bears. AFC.
Ooh,
AFC team.
nice. They took a little break and now they're on
It
AFC.
is a whiteout. I know we always get NFC.
Taller than 6 foot, old.
Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. What about like Alan Lazar?
He is old.
He is tall, so it'd give us a little in between if we need to.
Ooh,
Okay. I thought he was 30, but he's 27.
he's really old. 6'4". AFC. Let's see. Higher than 10.
It is the oh no, it's just AFC, not AFC. So What's another team out there?
On the East, AFC,
28
Mike Williams.
he's young though, isn't he?
Is he? I felt like he's been in the league forever.
Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen, yeah.
I don't know what number he is. 13, I think. Or yeah. It's Keenan.
Keenan. Oh,
Right team.
Mike Williams.
Yeah, sure. I thought he was younger. Nice. All right.
I told you, bro.
28. I thought he was like 25.
Told you.
Easy. All
Easy.
right. Well, that's that.
What? No way someone's got it quicker than us on that one. That was quick.
Well, that's that.
That was under a minute.
Yeah, that was really quick. So I guess we could go into a little injury news. We got Trevon Diggs yesterday,
Yeah, fortunate.
probably 2 days ago. If you're watching this right now, tore his ACL in practice, which I think is probably the worst way to get an injury
Yep.
in practice. Like Allen Iverson said, talking about practice. And Nick Chubb. I don't even think they really released what happened to Nick Chubb,
It's just
but
bad.
but he's having surgery on it. Yeah, it's having surgery on his leg. If you saw it, you know it's bad. Tough for Nick Chubb. He also had an injury like this before, I think in college.
Same leg.
Yeah, same leg. So that's why I think a lot of people are nervous about it. Potential career ending, people are saying, but with medicine nowadays, he'll probably come back and he'll be good
hopefully.
still. I hope he'll be good again.
Yeah, it sounds like he needs two surgeries, which is crazy. I think a couple broken ligaments. It wasn't good, and they
Can you break ligaments or do you tear them?
probably tear.
Just wondering. Where you're going.
We have a PT.
I have to contact Daniel for this, but
Yeah,
getting his doctor
yeah.
degree,
We need a
doctorate.
doctor's expertise and maybe a recovery time on that.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be back and he'll be fine. He's, but he did let my fantasy team down. It's fine. Who cares about fantasy? It's all about
Noah's season
him
is
being healthy.
already over.
Yeah, already. I mean, I'm 1-1. Okay, it's not bad out here. It's only I'm 0-2. I should have been 2-0, but Nick Chubb got hurt. He was going to score that touchdown. He already had 70 yards in the game, and it wasn't even halfway through the second quarter. I was going to win that week. Nick Chubb was the guy.
Yeah.
But get well soon. Hopefully your Nick Chubb is back for next season. Same thing for Diggs.
Nice.
Those are both huge names in the NFL. So for them both to get injured, it's tough for the NFL.
Yeah. Tough.
Now,
but on to our favorite topic of the episode, newly added
our new addiction.
New addiction. Underdog Fantasy. Please sponsor us. So we can get a code. The MPP code.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where they will match your deposit up to $100.
No. We are not promoting anything. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Until we get the code.
Okay.
But we have some picks that we made for today.
Well, tell the people, Noah, you did win big on baseball this last week.
Oh yeah, I did. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. We also won if you watched our picks last time we won, it was lower on I have a lot of picks. Lower on Tua in passing yards. I had lower on Zach Wilson in passing yards. which I just barely made. He had 170 and it was lower than 175 and a half. And then Christian McCaffrey higher. So that's the one I won for that.
Yeah, and I hit on Jake Moody getting higher than 12 kicking points. And Tony Pollard did not get a to rush or receiving touchdown. It got called back. We would have won $20, but we didn't.
So for my baseball one, I saw that there was a nice little well, I don't know what they're called, like a boosted pick. So
Mm-hmm.
Freddie Freeman higher than 1.5 total bases, and I was like, you know what? Freddie Freeman is a double machine. Someone who almost is at 60 doubles, which hasn't happened in a very long time. I think he's in
Yeah,
the 50s right now. First at bat, he gets a double, and I'm like, okay, baby,
that's that's what you need.
we're doing good right now.
Yeah.
And then I chose Zach Gallen higher than 5.5 strikeouts against the Giants. Man, it hurt to pick it, but I knew the Giants strike out a lot. And I was watching the feed, and he was at 5. He had the bases loaded. He walked them loaded. I knew it was his last batter at the plate. It was Jock Peterson. It was a full count, and he struck him out on the last pitch, and I was going crazy. And then we had Giancarlo Stanton, who's hitting 191 right now, and I was like, "There's no way he gets more than 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs." I was like, "Just don't hit a home run, please." And he did. He struck out 3 times and grounded into a double play, and I was like, "That's my Stanton, I know." And then Ronald Acuna Jr. 1.5 total bases, and I was like, Ronald Acuna is a machine. He's going to be the MVP for the NL. First at bat, first pitch of the game, he hits a bomb, and I'm like, baby, we got this. And then I was looking at Mookie Betts was my last one, and Mookie has hurt me a couple times already in underdog fantasy, and I was like, you know what? I'm going higher on 9.5 fantasy points. He started the game off 0-2.
Oh,
Luckily, they're playing Detroit. I was like, you know what? Detroit's not that great. He just needs to hit a double, and that's 6 fantasy points, and he needs to score a run, and that's 3, and then he just need like a walk or something. He had 2 singles, which is 3, so he's at 6. And man, I was like, oh no, he got his second single on the 7th. I was like, they're losing 2-1. They just need to get some people on base so he gets another at bat in the 9th. They score a run in the 8th. They have 2 outs in the 9th. Mookie's at bat in his last at bat. He hits a single, and he's at 9 fantasy points. Okay?
yes.
He's at 9. It's a tie game 2-2. Freddie
Yeah.
Freeman walks, and like, oh man, this is what I need. Come on, Max Muncy, you're 0-4 with 3 Ks. Just hit a single. What does Max Muncy do?
It's
Max
home.
Muncy hits a single. Mookie Betts rounds third, and I win the bet. It was a dream scenario.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I won $75 and I was back. I'm hooked. All right, there you go. Bye.
It only takes one, and you know, Noah got the one. I got the one last week. Was that last week or 2 weeks ago? Man,
Yeah, I mean, I
was
have
it
a lot of
last week?
picks. That baseball one was Friday, maybe.
Yeah, I think it. Oh yeah, I did. I did win the big one, so I won $125 to all the listeners.
Yes.
Just because Travis Hunter got injured because I took the lower on
Yeah, that's right.
76.5 receiving yards. That was the one. So, and DJ Ugalele, QB for Oregon State. I needed a rushing touchdown for him. He didn't get it until like the fourth quarter. So I don't know. They were playing San Diego State. I don't know if it got weird in that game, but I got it last seconds. But yeah, so those are our big wins so far. We've definitely you
The
know,
biggest ones.
yeah, the biggest ones that we've gotten so far. But let's get into this week for our picks. I did last week put down $1 on our 6
All of
picks. Yeah, so or 5 picks or whatever.
them. Yeah.
So probably do it again this week as well. And I'm logged in here so I could just make the picks. All right, Noah, what's your
So my first one, I have Patrick Mahomes higher than 282.5 passing against the Bears. It's at 1 o'clock. Yeah, right there. Um,
higher
Bears
than
defense is not good, and this one is actually going to be. It's not there right now, I guess.
uh,
It's not, but we can figure out a different one later. Then I have Tony Pollard higher than a rushing touchdown, zero point 0.5 rushing touchdowns against Arizona. Yeah,
rushing touchdown?
yeah, higher. And then I had our pick, which was Tyreek Hill, but I know you had the same one. And I accidentally made a mistake. I picked lower because I thought they were facing the Patriots for some reason, and they're facing the Broncos.
I wonder.
It was the receiving yards. I picked lower, but we can go higher if you want because I made a mistake. So, but yeah, those are my three picks for this week.
Nice. I'll try to find the Mahomes one. It may not just come up on the
We can just pick a different one.
laptop. So mine this week, I got going back to the Dallas Arizona game. I got Zach Ertz higher than 4 receptions. I got actually this game again. I got Dak Prescott higher than 1.5 passing touchdowns. Maybe throw a couple to a CD, even though that doesn't affect my fantasy or anything. I just think that he's going to throw a couple against Arizona. And then I got
I mean, that's their easiest matchup. They should, right?
yeah, and
Like
then
that's
I got Baltimore. I got Zay Flowers. Oh, it's not on here. I got Zay Flowers higher than point 0.5
TD.
touchdowns. So he just needs a receiving or a rushing touchdown. So uh I guess that would be like the last pick, right?
Yeah, we can figure out
Yeah, we can
another
figure it
pick
out. Maybe go.
later.
Yeah. But yeah, so those are our underdog picks. Hopefully that hits. I know Noah and I we usually have like 3 pick'ems for NFL because it's so addicting. And it's not on here, but underdog is doing like this pepper pick.
Oh yeah,
Hot pepper. I don't know what it is, but I like these boosted picks. That's really fun.
yeah. It was a
We
rough
only
last
use
last
high.
night for Thursday. I think I was like, I think I was 3 out of 5 of the picks, or 2 out of 5 of the picks.
Those are
Anyway, yeah. So
Fred
hey, he almost had
Warner.
those sacks.
Fred Warner.
Fred Warner did not. Yeah, I had the same Fred Warner pick. It didn't. He did not show up for us.
I saw
Um,
first half. I think Daniel Jones got sacked twice,
yeah.
and I was like, no way. They get to 4. Like, there's no way.
Well, he would have been at 3 if they counted the 2 point conversion, but I guess they don't
Yeah.
count sacks on 2 point conversions.
And shout out to McCaffrey. 1/17. They were
Yeah,
giving
I
it.
didn't realize that what's his name? Mitchell was going to basically be the lead back of the game. Like he had like the same amount of I didn't know they were splitting carries this game and he didn't play the last game and he had 5 carries in the first game. Like what is this?
Yeah, I think just because it was Thursday night, I think they finally like rested McCaffrey. They're like, okay, I think we're okay.
Yeah. I mean I still wouldn't have won. I had the lower on Mitchell yards and he got like 5 yards more than what I needed. Because he had
Yeah.
one big run. But
So
um,
it was also for Jake Moody. Uh the Giants were just giving away passing penalties, defensive penalties. So it got to like 3rd and 10, and then the 49ers wouldn't get it, but then there would be a flag. And I was like, no way, I just need a field goal, guys. And
I thought you
they
were hoping for a
scored.
kill touchdown at that point.
They scored too on a
Yeah.
mechanic run. But yeah, Kittle had like 85 yards receiving. And yeah, so those are my picks that I lost. But underdog is fun, and we're we're addicted.
Gamble responsibly.
Yes, call the helpline.
Right now I am up.
I am
So
up. Well,
I'm up like 50 something.
I'm
So
at 211, so I'm up at 111.
nice.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm up 100 because I only put in 50. I'm up 100, baby. We're
That's
looking
right.
good out here.
Yeah.
Woo.
It's good
But yeah,
stuff.
peace out.